What is good, champions? My name is Mr. Chocolates, and I've been an esports caster for almost 7 years. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the biggest brands like Red Bull, Puma, and MSI, and I have been lucky enough to be an active member of the ZA FGC, the South African fighting game community. From local weeklies to major tournaments, I've had a front row seat to some of the best games, some of the best players, and I've been able to see the growth of our scene and the people who keep it alive. Join us on this new podcast where in each episode we'll sit down with players, commentators, tournament organizers, and community members to talk about the games we love, the lessons we've learned, and the stories behind the matches. We'll dive into tournament results, community discussions, match analyses, and occasionally head to the whiteboard to break down some knowledge that we can all use to level up. Whether you're a seasoned competitor, a casual player, or someone only now discovering fighting games and the South African fighting game community, you are in the right place. My name is Mr. Chocolates, and it's time to run it back. What is good, champions? It is part 2 of the Run It Back episodes. We're currently doing an episode on WASABI and WASABI's history and how she started. And this will be the thrilling conclusion of seeing where she came from and where she is now. This is Run It Back. Stay tuned. WASABI, you said now you've been casting about professionally for about 2 years, maybe just about almost 3. What do you feel like was for you? I know you're still obviously, everyone still learns. So what to you was the hardest thing that you had to learn about casting?
The hardest thing I had to learn. There will be moments, I think there's just a few things. When it comes to trying to be like a proper casting, there'll be moments where sometimes, I'm not pointing out anyone specifically, I'm just saying this is the general situation where sometimes don't make that face. I'm trying to be serious.
I got
this
you,
man is making a face.
I will also be serious.
He said side-eyed. I'm just like, yo, wow, yeah. Now I feel like I'm gonna be calling someone out. I'm just
serious.
making a general statement.
I'm hearing.
Where sometimes there'll be moments where you cast with someone and the energies won't exactly be there. Like maybe you'll be here and the person will be here, or vice versa. So that when it comes to casting, you can feel the disconnect, where it's like there's not a thing here. So sometimes it's like one hard thing is like knowing who your ideal casting partners are. You know,
Yes.
The dynamic is not easy to find.
No, it's not.
Like that dynamic was like, when I'm with this person, do we vibe or not? Like, is the energies on the same plane or not? Maybe you're being too exorbitant and then they're not speaking enough, so it feels like you're taking up too much space and they're not talking enough. Or it's like if somebody's not as well versed with the game, and then when they speak, it's a thing where it's like, ish, this thing that you said, people can point it out very clearly that's not the thing though.
Yes.
You know, and it's like a thing where some people will say it's like, ish, the casters are, you don't really need to be knowledgeable to the point of you sleep and wake up and everything is just taken in your head. No, but it's a thing where if you are under knowledgeable, it shows. And then if you're casting with someone like that, then it's like a thing where, again, the disconnect is there. People start pointing it out, and it's like you don't want them to point it out, you know. But like, no, that's happening. So it's just about learning to find that one person who you vibe with. It's a bit of a journey. It gets there, but it does take time. And another thing learning to cast is sometimes you might say the wrong thing without even thinking you said the wrong thing. Hey, because especially if you're doing an international type cast, local language, you guys know what you're saying when you say the thing.
It's easy. Yes.
But then if you're having people from other countries watching what you're saying and you say this thing, it comes off as offensive to them, because to you, you know you're not being offensive, you know you're not saying anything wrong. But then in other countries, they hear you say this thing and they're just like,
I get you.
Don't do that. So another hard thing is just like, you need to be wary of your language. You need to like train yourself to be wary of the way you talk. Like, it's all fun and free obviously when it's just like a local thing, but at the same time you always have to like try and keep in mind, train yourself to have this thing where there are certain things that I should know, I should not say.
Yes.
Because while we'll understand it, anybody who could be watching from another country will not get it and they won't like it. And you'll already just have a very bad image of you just saying something that was literally of no harm to anyone.
I get you.
So it's about finding that balance with a casting partner and just being wary. You just need to be aware. You need to watch your words. You need to watch your words. You need to think before you speak. Difficult for someone like me whose brain to mouth filter fails sometimes. But it's something you need to be aware of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess then on top of that, now we're talking about learning to be a caster. What do you think is necessary to be a caster? And obviously this is not, just like you said, we're not trying to say this is the be all end all, but from a caster's perspective, what do you believe a caster needs in order to be a good caster?
Well, first things first, you definitely need to have love for the game that you're playing. Most definitely.
100%.
You can feel the difference between somebody who's casting because this is just like, for example, this is just a check to them. They know they're going to get paid from it. So it's like, I'm doing this because I know there's money involved.
Yeah.
So they'll speak because they do know it, but they don't like it that much. So they're just here to do a job. As opposed to someone who, they know they're there to do a job, but the love for the thing they're doing is so apparent. You can feel it in the way they talk. You can see in their eyes. It's just like this certain shine that comes in a person's eyes when they're talking about something that they like, or their body language.
Yes.
Very expressive.
Yes.
The eyes are wide open. There's almost like a half smile like present all the time. So you need to love the game that you're talking about. But you also do need to have some sort of knowledge in the game you're talking about.
Yes.
This goes for me still because I am still learning some things. The more I rank up is the more I start learning a few things that I probably didn't know before.
Yes.
So you do need to have that knowledge because you can be like entertaining, you can have the personality, but if you do have the goal of wanting to make it out of your local scene and make it international, it'll help you to just have a little bit more of a solid understanding of certain things. Because if you're now casting with, let's say, for example, Tasty Steve, and he says something about this Okizeme does this, that, and the third, and you're just there like, it's an Okizeme again.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's not great. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
It's like, yeah, that Oki is like, yo man, that Oki though. And it's a question that needs your answer, but you just said, yo, that Oki though. It's like, that's not the response we're looking for. But anyway, so love what you do, but you gotta have that knowledge. And also you just gotta keep in mind, I think the most important thing is that it's gonna take time.
Yes.
It will definitely take time to like earn your stripes as a caster.
Yes.
It will take a lot of time. Like so from like what you said about me is that this happened quickly for me. I can see it because I think on average, and this is just like in any career, I think you get your breakouts after about, let's say, 5 years. That's when something
like
starts
that,
to happen. And then now I've heard for me it happened in like 2. So it's like it's a whole lot of luck and a whole lot of blessings and all of that. But generally you need to be conscious of the fact that on average it's going to take a while before anything happens, and you have to be okay with that. Because if you're coming into it with the mindset of, I'm going to do this because I want to get money from it, brother, in that case your first paycheck will come in 2028.
Ish. That's
and
long
you
now.
hear the bills need paying today.
Yes.
You can't say I'll pay in 2029. 2029 is not tomorrow, dog. So you have to be like, that's why it's important to have that love for what you do, because you'll know that while I'm building it, there's no money coming, but you don't mind because you're doing the thing that you love and you want to do. You're dedicating your time and your effort towards it, and you're not doing it because now you're hoping that maybe someone from like Red Bull or Asus or whoever is gonna come knocking next week and being on some, hey, so you want to do this big event, because it's like you haven't really established yourself yet.
Exactly.
You need to build yourself, and it's gonna take time. So you have to just be okay with the fact that it's gonna take a while before anything happens. But if you got those 3 things, you should be good, man.
Trust, I completely agree. Those are such good qualities that would be needed. But now, my other thing as well is, I feel like you just said, I feel like there is a very big pull to community as well, especially when it comes to our community. The FGC is very tight knit. Everyone knows each other. Everyone's homies. Everyone knows what's up. What role do you believe shoutcasters play in a, not just the FGC, right, or our FGC, but in a community as a whole? What role do shoutcasters play?
I think with shoutcasters, our thing is bridging the gap. I would say that our role in this space as casters in general, whether you're an FGC caster or you're an FPS caster or you're MMORPG, sim racing, what have you, our role as casters is to bridge the gap. And it's like, which bridge are we gapping? It depends. So if we're looking at a local bridge, maybe, like we said, we have players who want to get into the game, but they don't understand what exactly they're doing. The casters are there to try and dumb it down, in a sense, make it a little bit more easier to understand, and also introduce them to the players. So obviously, if it's a local, you know it's somewhere around you. For example, if it's the Joburg scene, if you're watching a game happen and then these casters are playing, and then you find out it's a local thing close to you, that's us now bridging that gap and assisting you to find your community. Come and play with these people that you found. You were seeing them on your screen only for you to see that, hey, they're actually like 20 kilometers away from me at this venue. So now you come here, you meet your people, the community gets bigger. We bridge that gap of bringing more players to the scene. When it comes to international, maybe you want to bring more eyes onto the scene that we're in, and you want the international scene. Our job is to bridge that gap, you know, and in that we do it by shouting out the people who play from our region. So for example, if this was back in 2023, beginning of 2023, that was TWT 2022 finals when Callum was there. Can you imagine if there was a South African caster who was there?
Right.
They could have helped to bridge that gap as well. When Callum comes on, they could tell you everything you need to know about Callum, tell you everything about the region, tell you everything about the players from that region. And then by that, you have people in other communities, in other regions, in the NA region, EU region, the Asian regions. They are now shifting their focus onto the ZA region and to the African region in general. Bridging that gap and showing that there are players here who also, you know, have something to showcase, and it's our job to really just get that spotlight onto them the best way that we can, you know, so that everyone has their shot to showcase their talents and shine, because everyone wants to play at TWT finals one day, or play at EVO, or play at EWC. So our job is to now give them that platform, shout them out as much as we can, especially if they're like a generational talent. I don't want to say we're gonna glaze them, but you know,
we're gonna glaze. We're gonna
glaze just sounded so weird to say it.
Glazed donuts, dog. For real.
The glaze just sounded like a weird way to say it, but we gotta hype them up on some. You know this guy. He plays for this team in this country, and oh my gosh, look at his stats. Okay, this man is decorated. He's won so many of our locals. We have a little few biggish majors over here, big. And he wins those as well. Now, see? And then he went there to TWT in 2023. He was doing the thing. You see him over there. He was popping off. He played. It's obvious I'm talking about Callum now. But like, he was playing against John Ding. John Ding also plays Eddie. You know, he was there having a whole moment. You see how he showed him how he played against the guy who plays the same character as him. But they were doing the things, right? He was like really popping off and trying his best against this guy. And I think he really did impress John Ding in that moment, because he did hold himself. He held himself strong against John Ding.
That's true.
If you know John Ding, you know that his Eddie is one of the toughest out there, and he held himself firm against John Ding. So that's the type of thing us as casters, our job is to point that stuff out. And because when you see what you saw over there, there's more of it over here, and we're gonna introduce them to you in that regard. So our job is just to bridge the gap, that little gap where we just need to bring the people together.
I get you.
And that's what we do through the power of yapping.
Through the power of yapology. Wasabi, I only have a couple questions left for you. I know I've been bombarding you with a lot of them. They're almost done. So this one I think is going to be a bit quicker. How do you prep for a tournament? let's say not how do you prep for a local, like a quick local that you're going to? How do you prep for a major, like a Monster Mash, a GL, something like that? How do you prep for those?
Okay, so for the little locals, what I tend to do is
I get my lashes done. I get my nails done. Gotta look good, gotta sound good. You know what I mean?
You're so on the money. You're so on the money. So with the smaller locals, I think for me, what I like to do is I like to do my makeup. I enjoy makeup a lot, and I enjoy doing very expressive, colorful looks. So me prepping is also me just like getting into the zone in the mindset, because it's cathartic enough that it empties my brain and it allows me to really think about what the moves of the day are going to be. So sometimes I'll also even have like, maybe I'll have like previous games on, just like playing in the background and listening, and just like trying to get into that mindset of this is what's going to be happening today, and then just preparing for all of that, coming here to play the games and to watch people play the games and commentate on their games. It's just like a matter of just catharticism. Is that the word?
Yes,
is that even a
it
word?
is.
Okay,
It
catharticism.
is. Check
Yes.
out
The
the dictionary over here. Check
Look
it
at
out.
that. Look at that encyclopedia.
Huh? And that's for real.
Encyclopedia.
We out here. We got the dinosaurus in the bag, bro. Don't even mess around, dog.
The thesaurusisms. Them things.
Right here.
That thing right there. But the catharticism that comes with like prepping by just doing a makeup look, it just empties the brain enough and just calms the nerves. Because sometimes you just get hit with nerves out of nowhere.
Yes.
So it's like just calm that down. And then when it comes to your major events, so like your Mash Monsters, your Golden Netters, all of those things, it's a bigger thing in the sense that there's going to be a bigger crowd watching. Especially when you get like a big event like your Golden Netters, there's going to be people watching. Your job is to now make sure you are on the entire time. You are providing what is expected of you, but also to be entertaining. So again, I go into even bigger prep. I go get my hair done. I'll go get my nails done. You know what? Because the whole motto with me is if you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. So I have to make sure I'm putting my best foot forward appearance wise, because that helps me a lot already to like have that confidence of just doing my best. And then I blast K-pop heavy.
Okay,
I
all right.
blast a lot of K-pop.
I was gonna be like, oh, you also listen to Tekken soundtrack before you go on? No K-pop. I like it, man.
Yeah, I blast a lot of K-pop. The more hypey songs of K-pop, because those ones, when you listen to that, for me, when I listen to the hype music that comes from K-pop groups, it gives me that energy to also bring some hype as well.
I get you.
The excitement, like I feed off of the excitement that comes from that music, and I try and project it onto my actual casting situations.
Yes.
So if I was listening to like a really big banger, like a really just a very punchy song from, for example, let's just say Stray Kids, that's my favorite group ever, Stray Kids. If I'm listening to a song from Stray Kids and it's like a really punchy song, I take the energy from that song and I project it out with my own energy with casting to keep the excitement up, to keep the energy levels up,
Yes.
to like keep the hype up. And it kind of happens where I go into like this state of like a, am I gonna call it the flow state?
Do it. I was waiting, dog. I was like, oh, she's gonna call it the flow state. I'm ready. And you were like, oh, I don't want to call it that, man. But I'm cool. Say it.
I guess with that, I go into something like my flow state, where this guy. I go into like this whole flow state thing where I go into like this automatic mode, obviously still conscious of what I'm doing, but it's more automatic in the sense that I feel the energies rise in my own person. Like I feel when I've hit that sweet spot of I've achieved the thing I want, because then I start shouting so much. A person starts growling their words. I literally start growling like, yo, did you see that? I just like,
oh, when you do the Yoshi,
this whole thing.
the Yoshi overhead.
That whole sound Yoshi makes, that whole yo, that's what happens.
Thank
but
you.
then those are my words when I'm speaking.
Yes.
That's me. The energy is there, the growling is there. I'm now starting to just throw my hands around. I'm acting up. My facial expressions are having a mind of their own.
Yes.
And that's when I know I've reached that whole zen moment. My flow state is there. And that's when I reached that peak. That's what I was aiming for. So that's how I prep. I get myself looking good. I get the makeup looking good. I blast the K-pop in my ears, and I just give myself a chance I just give myself like a chance, like, you got this. You got this.
Yeah,
You're here for a reason.
You always show up and you bring the hype. Always looking good. The fits are always immaculate, and you do your makeup yourself, correct? I believe
Yes.
you do. That is a business you also do on the side.
Yes, I am a professional makeup artist when I'm not doing this. So that was another reason why I actually studied being a makeup artist. It was supposed to be for this as well, because I was like, I want to make sure that I create my own brand as a person. So getting the makeup. Exactly. I want to create my brand as Wasabi. She needs to have a brand identity. And I had a love for makeup for a very long time.
Yes.
Even back then when I was still starting, I was still doing my makeup. I was trash at it, but I was still doing my makeup. And I was like, this is going to be very important towards crafting who Wasabi is in the long run. So I went to makeup school, I studied, and it was also a thing where, should this fail, I have something to fall back on, which is also another important thing to learn as a caster. That in the event this doesn't work out for you, you have to make sure you have something ready. It's one of those scary things, though. It's one of those scary things.
No, this must be positive. We can't.
I'm just saying.
We can't.
I'm just saying.
Bring this in there, man.
It was the white eyes. Like, this took like a turn. I was like, yeah, it's just like one of those things. Let me not say it like that. Let me rather say this: upskill. Always upskill.
There it is.
There you go.
Sorry, the flow
There you
stick.
go. Upskill.
Yes.
Upskill always. Always keep learning. You want to be a caster, but also learn other things. You never know. Find something that will also blend into this thing you're trying to do.
Like you blend your makeup. Tea.
Get
queen. Yes, queen. Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Wasabi.
Exactly.
Wasabi, I'm gonna throw you some quick fire questions. I want 1 to 2 word answers.
I'll try my best.
Alright, cool. Favorite fighting game?
Tekken. Next question.
Cool. Favorite fighting game soundtrack? Like, which stage is your favorite song? I think I know which one it is, but I want to hear what you think.
I think a battle.
I think it's Tekken 5. It's that one where it's Fing's stage with the white dragons that like go in a circle. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
I have so many favorites. I genuinely cannot pick one, so I'm just gonna give you my top 5.
Top 5.
And that's off the top of my head. Okay.
Sure.
So, in no particular order, we got the Dragon's Nest from Tekken 5. We have Secluded Training Ground in Tekken 8. That's Reina stage. We have the Phoenix Gate in Tekken 8.
Yes.
We have there's a song I like in Tekken 6. What is it? Oh my gosh!
Is it not the intro?
Ooh, it's that one. You know the one that goes down, 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 down.
Oh, the one with the inner tunnel, bro.
Yes, that one over there.
Yeah.
Yo, that one is so hype. And then the last one has to be the first one that came to my head. There's so many others, but the one that popped into my head just now, Gargoyle's Perch from Tekken 6 Jin stage. That whole
Okay.
that one.
Alright, sick. Quiet. Favorite character?
His
Favorite
name
character
is
from Tekken. Yeah, favorite character from Tekken.
Mokujin. No, I'm kidding. No.
Lies.
No.
We all know you lie. Every single one of us here, we know you lie.
Ling Xiaoyu.
You're gonna give us a double fake out.
It's the way you're not even trying to believe me. It's
Why
Feng
would
Wei.
I? It's the way. It's the Feng Wei. Yes.
It's Feng
Okay.
Wei. Soon to be Yujiro Hanma.
Alright. Hands in the pockets. It's gonna happen, dog. It's gonna happen. Okay. Favorite tournament? Give me one local and one international. Doesn't have to be like a specific year or something. Just like Evo and Monster Mash. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking for.
Good question. Local has to be Dianali. Dianali is my favorite.
He was always hyped, dog. Yeah.
Exactly.
You got me. You get me.
Favorite local. Exactly. We understand each other. That's why we cast together. Dianali is the local, and the international. Hey, there's so many good internationals. There's a lot of good internationals, but I think one that is a good favorite would have to be. It's too many to pick.
You're having a hard
It's
time.
too many to
I'll help you there.
pick.
I'll help you there. Combo Breaker is my favorite because of the auction matches. That's my favorite. Then when everyone takes their shirts off, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite
Did you see
one.
them take their shirts off this year? Everyone was so shocked watching what you see. JDCR, him, when he took his shirt off, everyone was like, "Hey, Unc, what are you doing?"
Hold up. Let him cook.
But Combo Breaker is a great one. Combo
Yes.
Breaker. I'm picking Combo
Yes.
Breaker. Yes.
Okay.
Local,
sick.
Dianali, international, Combo Breaker.
Okay. Dream event for you to commentate at. The Combo Breaker auction matches.
It's off the table.
I wanna be there
Off
in
the
person to see the pepperonis. You know what I mean?
That is so hype, yo, has to. Let's see. Let's go. I think a dream one to cast at would have to be top 3 again. Top 3. It would have to be Combo Breaker. It would have
Actual
to be
actual Combo Breaker or auction match? I'm gonna be real. Like which one?
The actual Combo
Actual.
Breaker.
Okay. I bet.
We have
bet,
to
bet,
behave
bet.
ourselves at some point. We have to be on our best behavior at some
Yes.
point. So the actual Combo Breaker.
Yes.
TWT finals. Gotta catch me there at some
Yes.
point. TWT finals.
Yes.
Have to be there. And the last one, EWC.
EWC.
Who doesn't want to cast at the World Cup of their own thing?
I'm surprised you
The
didn't
World
say
Cup.
Evo. I'm surprised you didn't say Evo, but good choices. Good choices.
Evo Japan is like it's a fight between EWC and Evo Japan.
I get you.
Because I'm a weeb. Shame, I'm sorry.
Shame.
I'm a weeb. So
Shame.
Evo Las Vegas, yeah, I don't want to gamble. I want to go and buy the
You don't
cheap
want
comics
to.
in Japan.
You don't want to gamble. You want to gamble. You know
No.
what I mean?
Exactly. I want to be in the
I get
space
you. I get
of
you.
my dreams. So you
Okay.
can go gamble another time.
I get
but
you. I get you.
Yeah.
Next question. No pressure, and don't think about what's happening right now.
You're scaring me.
Favorite co-caster. Don't think about right now. Like, I will only cry a little bit if you say it's not me. So don't think about this is you and me. Just think. Favorite co-caster. Do your thing. You could do top 3 also. That would
Because you
save
want to be
me.
mentioned.
That would save me from crying a little bit.
Because you want to be mentioned.
A little bit, yes,
I
but
see your game.
I'm also keen if you just want to give me your top 1. I'm also keen for that.
Let's see. Do I want to make people cry today?
You make people cry today.
Do I want to make people cry today? Ish.
Tissue stocks will go up today. You must bring it out. You must say it.
Instead of giving you a top 3, I'll give you a top 2.
Yo! Damn! Someone about to be
Ooh.
thrown out, dog. Someone about to get a tissues. All the co-cast, if you ever co-cast with Wasabi right now, pause the video. Go get your tissues, come back. Now you can play.
So, my top 2 in no particular order. We have Reds. Love casting with Reds so much. It is so much fun.
Yes.
And then my last one. Who's the last one? I saw your face twitch.
Just say it. My heart can't take it, dog. I couldn't pause the video to get my tissues, bro.
So it's Reds, and in the final place, it's you.
Nah, don't lie. Don't lie.
I'm
You
not.
see, nah, don't lie. You see,
Must I take it back?
No,
I'll
I
take
didn't
it
say
back.
that.
No,
I didn't say
I'll
that.
take it back. No,
I'll
no,
take
no,
it.
no.
I'll take it.
You
Next
said I'm
question.
lying. You said
Next
I'm lying.
question.
No,
Next
it's Red,
question.
and it's Tom Bomb then, because
Okay.
you don't want to be mentioned.
No, I thought
don't
you,
want to be mentioned.
no. So I thought when you said me, I thought you meant Tom Ball because you were like, I'm just gonna say it because I'm on his stream right now. That's how I was like, maybe, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Me and Tom Ball and Reds. I'll take it. Biggest FGC inspiration. It could be a caster, a player, local, international. It could even be a TO, like if you want like Alex Jabali, the guy from Evo, like, you know what I mean? Biggest FGC inspiration.
Ooh, okay. I think my biggest FGC inspiration is definitely gonna have to be Knee. DRX Knee.
Ooh.
Reason being.
Was it that year when he came in with the glove? With the glove. If you say yes.
Stop it. I actually got inspired because of the fact that when I encountered Knee, he was still a very big Fang player.
Ish.
And he was bringing the sauce with that Fang back in Tekken 7. Yo! And if I heard that there was a TWT event happening, it could have been anyone. It could have been anyone that was in Australia, in Malaysia, in America, in UK, wherever. I would always check, is Knee going to be there? He is?
I'm dead.
And I would watch.
Yes.
And then I see him come with the Fang. I'm just like, let's go Knee. Let's go Knee. Let's go. So
you took the notepad from your parents in the presentation. I'm gonna write the notes down right here.
It's like, so when he did the shoulder, he immediately followed with this move.
He taunted
Nice.
immediately. Yes, that's
Yes.
the vibe. Okay.
And he's so stoic when he plays too. He's just there.
He's here for that. He's here for that man. He's here for the
He's not here to play games.
He's here for the team man. Yes. One
He's here
word
to-
that describes your casting style. One word.
Chaotic.
Ooh. Kind of like it.
Chaotic. In a good way. Controlled chaos. It's
Yeah, I
chaotic.
like that. We'll hyphenate it. I'll hyphenate that for you. Yes.
One word. Controlled chaos.
Coffee
Yes.
or energy drinks?
I want that sponsorship in mind. I want to say energy drink. I'm just joking. I'm just Let's see. Coffee. I used to go with coffee.
Actually, it's lost.
Energy drinks are
Lost.
good.
Next year, it's gonna be me and someone else. It was a
Listen,
trap.
I love me Red Bull. I love me some Red Bull. I like.
You
That was
did-
a trap. I like it. You see the one he's got the pink one. It's my favorite. I have. Do you know how many I have in my cabinet right now? I have like 8 sitting in my cabinet right now, all unopened because I don't want to finish the pink cans. It's my favorite. I love me energy drinks down.
Yes.
But coffee, I wake up with coffee in the morning, so I can't wake up with Red Bull in the morning.
Okay.
They're gonna say that I'm not beating the allegations if I wake up with Red Bull in the morning.
All right, Wasabi, it's been lovely having you. I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
One more. This is not a quick fire. You can take your time. If someone were to watch your commentary, okay, you've been in the game now for 2 years. So let's say in another 3 years, if someone were to watch your commentary clips from any of the events you've done, what do you hope they take away from watching you in the FGC, and what do you hope for them to say about you and your casting style?
Eesh, that's a nice one. That's a
And
nice
me,
one.
you think I don't? You think I just come in here and I'm like, cool, production, spin it, and I just off the dome? Nah, dude. Me, I put thought into it.
Production spin that ish.
I don't do that, bro. I don't.
Let's see. If they had to see me. Okay.
And they watch
3
them.
years later.
They watch your clips. It's been now, and at 3 years, obviously now you've been in the game for 5, right? So you're well versed. You've earned your stripes. You're quite salted in these endeavors. What do you think that if someone just pops in and they watch either something you've done today, like in 5 years, or they watch the Mzansi clips? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want them to take away from that clip, from what you said and who you are?
I think the main ones would have to be, I'd want them to see that I have tried to make this a space for people to feel welcome. If there's one thing that I'm big on, I want people to feel like they can just be themselves, be free. I am a huge fan. Freedom of expression. It's the whole reason why I like to do my makeup the way I do, why I dress the way I do. Express yourself, be who you are as a person, as long as you're not being mean about it. That's the whole thing. Positive wise, I want want people to feel that they have the opportunity to just be themselves. They're not going to be judged. They're not going to be looked at as weird. You're welcome in this space. I want to create a space that's welcome. I want to create a space that encourages fun. Because too many times people get lost in the source of being so hard in the game that we forget that you're supposed to be having fun at this. Because you'll always see when people just have a good time, it's evident in the way that they're always smiling or laughing in the games, which is why I chose FGC in the first place, because we're a space that's just so much more open to just having fun with each other, you know. Even when you're somebody who's your direct op at the moment, like if you're versing them and you beat them, it's a thing where you guys can go and shake hands and go hug and go laugh about it, especially if there are clippable moments beyond some dog when you did this, I laughed so hard or whatever. And then immediately after, it's like, okay, so I noticed in your game you did this against me, when in reality you probably should have did that.
Yes.
So that whole thing where we're just so open to sharing with each other. So it's a thing where I want to show that I've created a space that's welcome, a space that encourages friendliness and just overall positive vibes, and a space where you can be as loud as you want to be, take up as much space as you want, you know, just be someone who in the community, they know you as this person where if I ever feel like there was something that I didn't understand, I could go to WASABI. Or if I was ever feeling down about something and I just needed someone to boost my mood or just like make me feel happy again, I could go to WASABI. And anyone who just needed to, I just needed to be I needed a safe space. WASABI was always there.
Yes.
And just want to be that type of person where you don't feel any type of trepidation. Just know that, you know, WASABI was always here to bring the heat, to bring the vibes, to be everyone's friend, to be a safe space, as to just encourage having fun. It's at the core. It's just have fun, do what you love, and all that.
Thank you so much, WASABI. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for your time today. It's been great having you on and having you for this interview. You've been an inspiration to many of us, not just as casters, but as people in the community, as friends. And we really thank you for your time today here on Run It Back, episode 4. Is there anyone you'd like to just give a quick shout out to for whenever this episode airs?
I want to give a shout out to my brother. If it wasn't for you, bro, sending me the link for that sim racing for some reason, if it wasn't for the sim racing link, I wouldn't be here today. So shout out to you.
Big
Shout out to my daddy for saying okay to the PS4.
Taking the notes.
And taking your notes. I want to give a huge shout out in general, obviously, the people behind this, UGC, for giving me the platform to start all of this to begin with. And I also want to give a shout out, I'll probably have to send this to her, but I do want to give a shout out to Sam, Tech Girl, as well, because she's also been extremely supportive of my endeavors. Funny enough, she was the one who actually introduced me to Red Bull. So really, I have a lot to thank her for. So shout out to Tech Girl for really putting a girl on and seeing the vision when I didn't see it myself. And shout out to you, Chocolates, for the platform and for always bringing the vibes.
Thank you, big homie. Yes.
Always having fun when we cast. We talk a lot of nonsense. We talk about toes a lot for some reason.
Dog,
I just had to bring it back.
It's so weird, man. Yo, anyone would be listening, they probably think we have some sort of, we think some sort of way, dog.
It just happens. It just happens.
It just happens.
But yeah, shout out to the gang I mentioned. Shout out to my bestie. She's always supportive of this, even though she doesn't know a thing about Tekken. She's always there in my corner saying, "You got this, girl.
Shout out.
This is for you." Shout out, Anita. Love you loads. And yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, WASABI. We'll definitely be plugging everything about her, all her socials, in the description below. That was episode 4 of Run It Back. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.